comes. Montgomery. Dead even with the Mets going into the game. See if I can always be the best team in New York. Boy, some tired people out there. I feel like all right. Judge us next game. Nope, guess I'm getting Judge off in this game. This lineup yet. Second, no runs down. 22nd, giving them up. Boy. Judge goes 3 home runs.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the... Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swing and a looper to left. Frazier is after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only
the play's been made, and that retires the side. Noah Syndergaard gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher, and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropped in their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's right.
And he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside and didn't have the action to pitch it to the right.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, number 52.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. Belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
The third baseman, Todd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Conforto takes his lead at third with 1 away.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Todd Frazier is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Adeiny Echeverria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Inside with the slider, 2-2. The 2-2. This is in the air to left. Frazier has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 1 for 5. Here's Echeverria at shortstop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Austin Romine. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on for it is Hicks, but he's not going to get to it in time. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ramos.
No balls and a strike to count.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will...
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Brett Gardner.
0-1 the count. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside the throw. Throw won't get him. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Gardner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. He's on the move again from first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Throw over to first, and they got him.
Jesus.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Second baseman.
The bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A barehand play by Cano. Hey now. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Now to the plate, the Mets DH,
Now
Jed Lowry. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. After it is Gardner. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning. Striding in, Torres. They'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Squared that one up just a little late. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. The next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
The bases are empty here with two gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... In now, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. Gardner is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Echeverria.
In the air now, out to right field. Gardner back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The first baseman,
so bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Smith, 23 years old. He's in his third season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. At the plate, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready once again, Juan Lagares. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fielder, number 12.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Right. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than
LeMahieu's got it. LeMahieu with a great stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they're on top 1-0. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brett Gardner.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
Now they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Down and away, ball 1. And that one got a piece of him. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
To second, there's Cano. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that will bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he bites it over the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Slider laid off for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up from New York, Jed Lowry has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit back up the middle, fielded by Hechavarria. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The 0-2 delivery. This is hit softly to third. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Clint Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. set, and the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. First pitch on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Cano has it. Stopped on the slide by Cano. And give it up on a phenomenal. Dylan Betances will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now here's the pitch. The first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Echeverria now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in, Dominic Smith. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Slap hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A pause. And the 0-2.
1 ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voigt is there, and the side is retired. Justin Wilson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 38.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy up the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2. Runner's going. A little roller toward the hole. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more. Torres, last time through, was a base hit.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the end. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. For the current campaign, Sanchez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano will go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Frazier is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. And he's 0-for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
0-1.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base pass. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, that he'll just hang on to it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A ball and a strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Soft liner to the left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
The baseball's a game of streaks and runs. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Zach Britton enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. And now the runner breaks for the plate, and he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. And a throw behind the runner at third. Back in standing. Second and third here, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand his own 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here's Todd Frazier now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 4. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Strike 2 now, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final. Jerry Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, like a 15 game that you see how
2-1. The bouncer to the left side. Echeverria's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Smith has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Frazier. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
The final